All right, what is up, YouTube? I think we are live. If you are joining us, let me know in the comment section so I know that you're live. I just did a live video earlier today, and it wasn't actually live. I spent 30 minutes talking to the wall. So please let me know that you are here so that I am not talking to the wall. I'm going to pop over to Facebook real fast and just post in our group over there. If you are not part of the Hustle Buddies Amazon Retail Arbitrage Mastermind group on Facebook, I highly recommend heading over there. We've got 8,666 members as of this moment, which is pretty crazy because we started this about 3 months ago. So just the amount that it's grown, I feel like is just a strong indication of how fantastic the community is over there. I pack some sourcing items. Yeah, I feel like it's just a really big testament to the community that everyone there has helped facilitate. We really appreciate all you guys. If you haven't yet, if you're just joining us for the first time, my name is Nate. I'm a 7-figure Amazon reseller. Basically, I go to stores or sometimes I go online and I'll find stuff for super cheap online and then I will resell it onto Amazon. This is my full-time job. I'm basically a stay-at-home foster dad when I'm not on Amazon. So yeah, it's a little bit about me. All right, we are live. I see comments now. Sweet. Are you really live? There we go. Awesome. Welcome, guys. Okay, so I'm going to be taking you guys through a live sort of Amazon reverse searching hack that I've picked up over the years of doing this. It's something I don't usually see other large sellers talk about. I feel like that's because this is such a large tactic, like such a powerful way to find inventory that for the most part, people aren't sharing this outside of big paid courses. But I wanted to bring it to you guys because, you know, rising tide raises all the ships. All right, so I'm going to pop over to Amazon. While I'm doing that, I'm going to start explaining what it is, what reverse sourcing is. So reverse sourcing is if you're on Amazon, not this product, let's say you're looking up mainstay stuff. All right, so if you go to Walmart, Walmart has this brand Mainstays. Now, with reverse sourcing, what I'm doing is I'm choosing a brand that I already know exists in a certain store. So for this, for example, I'm going with Walmart. I go to Walmart a lot, so I can spot things that I know Walmart sells. And Mainstay is one of those brands that Walmart owns. It's only sold in Walmart. So I know if someone is purchasing this and flipping it onto Amazon, then they must be getting it for cheaper at Walmart. Well, I guess I should rephrase that. They should be getting it for cheaper at Walmart. There are some times where people try replenishables and they don't notice something and they're actually making like a penny or negative $1 and they just don't notice in time. But for the most part, people are making small amounts of money on this. Now with replens, oh, I wonder if you guys can hear me. Can you guys hear me? Let me know in the comment section how well you can hear me, because apparently my my mic was not plugged in. So with these, what I'm doing, I'm looking at a product that you can get in Walmart, and then I'm looking at who else is selling that product. Okay, when I'm looking at the other sellers, with replenishable items, oftentimes if someone is selling one replenishable item from a store, they're probably selling more replenishable items from that same store. Okay, so I'll pull up you see there's 31 new sellers of this item. Let's just pretend for the sake of this video that my business is Small Business Adventures. It's not, but let's just pretend that it is. So I pull this up, I say, oh, cool, that's me. Awesome, that's my listing. Sweet. Who else is selling this? Ooh, I see Sven and B. All right, let's click on their shop and let's see what else they have. Now, this is where the really powerful sort of reverse searching comes into play. You can click up here at the top left to view that person's storefront. And you can do this on anything. I mean, you can view whatever. This is also why usually people don't share their storefront, because if they have any replens, they don't want people to sort of jump on and steal, or not steal, but jump on the same listings with them. All right. Okay, so let's see what kind of stuff they're selling. I know for a fact that Equate is a Walmart brand, but I also know that there's no possible way that they have less than $3.83 in fees. So they are definitely selling this at a loss. I don't know if they're aware of that, but they are. This one for a 3-pack, there's a chance that they're buying this 3-pack for maybe like $3. I could see like one of these going for $1, especially at like the Dollar Tree or something like that. So if you get 3 for $1 and you're selling it for 8, after all the fees and stuff, I should log into this app. But after all the fees and stuff, there's probably $5-ish in fees. So they might be making $1 or $2 on this. So I'm going to add this to my list. What I will personally do when I am reverse sourcing is I'll have a notepad next to me. And I will just be writing down different ideas of things I want to check in store. So I'm going to write this one down, kids crest, and then I'll put 3-pack. Okay, so the next time I go to Walmart, I will be going to like the personal hygiene section. I'm going to look for these kids crests. I'm also going to be taking like a snapshot on my computer just to give me a frame of reference of what the packaging looks like. And I will be checking that out to see if they have that. All right. Let's see what else. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. Black & Decker under cabinet lighting. Huh. My wife and I have something very similar to this from IKEA. And I know that each one of these from IKEA is about $10. And IKEA tends to be higher priced. Black & Decker is sort of like entry-level stuff. So they're probably making really good money on this. If I can figure out where they're sourcing this from, this Black & Decker LED under cabinet, then I could probably make some good money. I'm going to check. I don't know if Walmart carries Black & Decker stuff. I don't usually go down the tool aisle, but this gives me a great excuse to walk down there. So I'm going to write that one down as well, because if they're buying these for, let's say, I don't know, $5 or $7 per light, and it could very well be a packaged altogether. I'm not really sure how it's packaged, but regardless, I don't think it's going to be in a retail store for $50. That seems very high. Yeah, so I'm going to be looking up that Black & Decker 3-bar 9-inch lighting kit. Okay. All right. And basically, I will do this for a number of things. So this is the product actually that we found this store from. I think these baskets are like $1 each, maybe $2. So if they've packaged it, if they have like 2 3-packs together, makes it a set of 6. That's perfectly fine to sell. That's clearly what this listing is. It's clearly 2 3-packs. So it's completely fine for you to sell that. If you're buying them for $1 a piece, so you have a $2 buy cost, again, probably $4 or $5 in fees, you're just barely scraping by. I wouldn't personally buy this, but this was how I found their store. So I am looking at what else they have. Let's see, that's pretty low, pretty low. I'm looking for stuff that's over like a $10 mark. This could be good. All right, so Ace Classic Pocket Hair Comb. This is definitely something that's going to be at like a Dollar Tree or something for like 50 cents. I mean, that's just a single cone. I would be, there's no way that's over $1 at a retail store. And they put it together in a package of 6. So that could be a great find. Ace Classic Pocket Comb. All right. And again, I'll be taking like snapshots of this stuff just as a reference for myself. All right. I see they've got some fire starters here. I would personally stay away from this kind of thing. Its purpose is to literally create fire. You're going to run into a lot of headaches with like hazmat and stuff like that. There's a lot of extra liability involved when you start getting into not just stuff that's flammable, but stuff where the literal purpose of this product is to catch on fire. I would probably avoid that. Let's see. That's pretty low, pretty low. But they've got all these other things. So what I'm going to do, this one actually really interested me, this Ace Classic Pocket Comb. I bet I can find this at Walmart. If not, it's probably at like Dollar Tree or Dollar General. Ollie's might have it, places like that. What I'm going to do with this I'm going to go in here and pull the ASIN. Now, when you click on an item from a person's store, it will only show one seller because you're only looking at like that store's item, if that makes sense. So you actually, there might be an easier way to do this. I'm not sure, but the way that I do it is I will go back out to Amazon. I copied the ASIN from the URL thing up there. I'm going to put the ASIN back into an Amazon search. And then I want to see who else is selling it and what they're selling it for. Interesting. Okay, so that person who was selling 1 6-pack, they were selling it for like $13 or something. It looks like the buy box right now is $8.81. Let's take a look at the Keepa chart. So I have the Keepa Chrome plugin. If you have Keepa, it's a free plugin. So I'm looking at the historical buy box. So that's going to be these pink little diamonds or triangle shapes. It looks like it's pretty steadily priced at $8.67. All right, so I don't think this person is actually selling it for $13. I can see the buy box has changed a few times. I'm hovering my mouse over the buy box and I can see it changed like twice in here and then twice back here somewhere. But for the most part, Amazon keeps the buy box on this. And they're selling it for like $8.50. So this would have to be really stinking cheap to make any money on. But you might be able to, or maybe you could sell 2 of the 6-packs. Not eligible for Amazon Prime. Interesting. So that actually, Okay, so what I'm looking at here, you probably could not find this if you were in store just scanning barcodes. But if you found this item and you had searched it by name, if you had searched Ace Classic Pocket Comb, it probably, like if you're searching that in Seller Central or in Inventory Lab or Scoutify, it probably would have shown you both of these listings. It would have shown you the 1 pack of 6 for $8.81 or 2 packs of 6, so a total of 12 for $12.99. Now, what's interesting about this 2-pack or 2 6-packs is that there are no FBA sellers. It says it's not eligible for Amazon Prime. That's because there's no FBA sellers that are currently on it. When there are no FBA sellers, you can charge a premium for it. All right. So I see this is definitely selling. It has a ton of ratings. I see the sales rank looks like a skyline. So it's obviously selling. And our competition, usually there's 2 people, sometimes there's 1 person. So we would be 1 of 2 people. And it doesn't look like there is ever an FBA person selling this, which is really interesting. So if you can get this product for, let's say it's like $1 per 6-pack, or maybe it's even like $3 per 6-pack. So you're looking at like a $6 buy cost. You could raise this price quite a bit because this is the FBM price. If you have Amazon Prime customers will pay a premium for that 2-day shipping. So you could most likely charge $15.99, $16.99, maybe even more than that. You'd have to do some testing on this. But yeah, if a single pack is going for almost $9, actually, you could probably sell a multi-pack for almost $18. Probably even more than $18 if someone doesn't really shop around and compare the actual quantity values. But yeah, so this is sort of reverse searching. That's how I'll do it. You can get down some really deep rabbit holes. So remember, I got to this comb from a person selling a mainstay cart. Okay, I'm going to go back here. I actually want to see what else. So there's 1 person selling this 2-pack. I want to see who that seller is, and I want to see what else they have. Hair Utopia. I'm going to guess they are selling mostly hair products, and they're getting this wholesale. With that said, it might be worth reaching out to whatever manufacturer. Let's see, it says it's by Goody. So it might be worthwhile reaching out to Goody as the manufacturer or as the company who produces this. Say, hey, I'm a retail store. I'm interested in your products. Can we set up a wholesale account so that we can start distributing your material? Because this Hair Utopia, that's basically what they did. They are most likely, I mean, I'm like 99% sure. Yeah, they're a wholesaler. They're buying these wholesale items and reselling them. So Ace 4-inch, Ace 9-inch. Yeah, they're selling all that stuff. So Yeah, so that's sort of how I do reverse searching. It can be really powerful, regardless of if you're doing like retail arbitrage or if you're doing wholesale or online arbitrage. It's useful for all of those things because it's basically you're letting other people do the hard work for you. They're finding the profitable bundles, or they're finding the profitable replenishable items. You are just piggybacking off of their storefront, and you're letting them do the hard upfront work, and then you're just looking at, oh, okay, that's profitable, that's profitable. Okay, I'll take some of those. I'll try that. I'll try that. I'll try that. Now you have to be careful because not everyone is making money on every single item. They might be liquidating something. They might be getting it for cheaper than what you can get it for. Maybe they have a deal with like a higher up at Walmart and they're getting their stuff like 20% off. You never know what someone else is paying for an item. But it's a fantastic place to start your research. What I recommend is having like a notepad nearby where you can just kind of write down some items to check for, take some screenshots so you know what you're looking for. I wouldn't go too wide. Like I would try and stay in like, for example, if I'm looking for Walmart stuff and I'm looking for like those plastic cubby things, I would try and stay in that general vicinity of the store. And when you're looking online at other people's storefronts, I would continue looking through that like storage type things. Otherwise, you're going to bounce around all around the store and you're going to spend a ton of time at Walmart. And the goal here is to spend less time, not to spend more time. So yeah, it's a great thing. You can do it. I did that a lot when I was a teacher. Sorry, my vice principal, if you're watching this, I know she's in our group now. But yeah, I did this a lot when I was a teacher, like during study halls and lunch breaks and things like that. I did this. I mean, I stay home with my kids a lot, so I'll do this when my kids are around. It's great. You can just sit on your couch, stock some storefronts, and find some profitable items. All right. I'm going to pop over to the YouTube, see if there were any questions from people. So if you guys do have questions, let me know in the comment section. If not, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to press the like button if you found value from this. If you're not yet subscribed to our channel, hit that subscribe button. We really appreciate it. It helps us out. It helps the YouTube algorithm out so other people know that we're putting out good, useful content. So yeah, we appreciate you guys. If you have questions, write them over in the comment section and I'll spend the next couple minutes answering stuff. As long as there's questions to answer, I'll probably stay here because I got some time. All right. All right, we've got a bunch of people here. Sandy, Steve, Darla, Forkbeard. That's a nice name. I like Forkbeard. JR, Janie, Tabitha. I recognize Tabitha and Brenda. There's some names I recognize. Oh, and Darla as well. Steve, Janie, you sound good. Where are you getting that bar that has the ASIN fees, Darla? I honestly have no idea. I have so many different plugins and I only use about half of them half of the time. I'm not sure, but there's a million plugin. Like if you just put like Amazon seller plugin, I would say that the top 5 choices will all give you a similar looking data that's just integrated right onto your Amazon sheet. So I don't have like a link for it. I don't even know what I use because it almost doesn't even matter what I use because everything does it. Shannon, best video ever. Awesome. Glad you got some value from it. What's the name of your store, Nate? That I'm not going to share. And the reason I'm not going to share that is because like any of our replenishables, if other people found them, then they would know where to go. Or if you can also like, so with wholesale, for example, if you saw all of my items, you might start seeing trends. No, not on store. I'm not sure what on the storefront it was showing. Oh, okay, then I'm not sure. But yeah, you can sort of like reverse engineer where someone is shopping if you know what their items are. So that's why most people don't share what their storefront is. Brenda, oh, Brenda with the detective work. $1.89 for 2-pack at Target. I'm not sure if that was for the toothpaste or the crates or the other thing, but Brenda's doing some detective work already, which is fantastic. I want to know the plugin as well. Yeah, sorry guys, I honestly, like, I'm not bullcrapping you. I honestly have no idea what plugin I use. I download stuff, I undownload stuff all the time. I'm not sure which one that was, but pretty much any Amazon seller plugin should integrate and show you that information right on a page. And clearly it wasn't like I wasn't logged in or really using it because it didn't actually show me any of the data. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what Darla's question was. Sorry, Darla. Charmaine, could you explain how to get a UPC from a website, say Kohl's? So it's difficult to explain if you're not super tech savvy. We did go over it in like our big Kohl's webinar, but basically, Charmaine, if you want to get a UPC from a website, the easiest way is going to be hold Control and press U on your keyboard, or if you're using a Mac, hold Command Alt U. That'll bring up the source data, and then you have to do the Control F function to find, and you find the UPC, and then you find the UPC that corresponds to your number. It's gonna look like you just entered the matrix when you first do that, because it's just like a wall of ones and twos and zeros and random letters that don't form any words. But if you know how to sort of sift through it using the find function, that's how you can get that information. Brenda says the combs. Interesting. So I think someone is finding them as a 6-pack. Like if they're selling 1 6-pack and a 2 6-pack, then probably somewhere some store is selling those combs as a pack of 6. 2-pack is $2. Pack of 6 is probably going to be around $5. So they're probably not making a whole lot of money. You would almost have to sell that as a 2-pack, and you'd have to price it at like $18 in order to make anything on it. Charmaine, after I hit Control F, do I type UPC? Yes. Yeah, and then you'll just look, and eventually you'll find UPC next to some numbers that might say like product ID or something like that. And then there'll be a little section that'll look like a UPC. It'll be either 9 or like 12. I think a UPC is 12 numbers long. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 numbers long. I apologize. UPCs are 13 numbers long. So you'll find something that should be about 13 numbers long. Oftentimes they start with a 0 or a 9, and then you just find it from there. So awesome. Made it to the page where the code is. Okay, good luck. You're gonna feel like you're Neo in the Matrix. Everyone's gonna look like redheads. All right. If there's any other questions, let me know. If not, I will be signing off. Again, we really appreciate you guys coming out to watch this. Hopefully that brought you some value. Make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, all that stuff. If you haven't yet joined over on the Facebook group, if you're watching this from YouTube and you're unfamiliar with our Facebook group, it is over at facebook.com/groups/hustlebuddies. It is a fantastic group. You can ask anyone in chat right now, or just head over there and ask people what they think or see what people are posting. But of course, we're a little bit biased. But yeah, I mean, it's the fastest growing Amazon related group on Facebook. We have almost 9,000 members in 3 months. I mean, it's just exploded. We had no idea that this was going to happen like this. But apparently people like when you're polite, you're nice, you're uplifting, and you don't give them bullcrap. So apparently those are all positive qualities in someone who can teach you about how to make money online. So yeah, let me know even after this video is over. If you guys watching the replay have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comment section, and I'll try and come back periodically and answer the stuff in there. All right. I'm not sure what Janie is referring to. Okay, well, I will be signing off, guys. It was great talking to you. Make sure to give us a shout out on the group and over here if you liked it. All right, we'll see you. Have a good one. Hustle on.